One of the problems that we have here in Florida is an ant called a fire ant. You don't want to step in it. You don't want to step near it, because what they do is they swarm your foot and you don't even know they're on there. And then the captain says, now, and then you've got about 100 of them biting you, and they sting like fire.
All I have needs, I have not provided.
So the only natural way I know to get rid of fire ants, you can use nematodes. It's the wrong time of year right now for me to use it. It's difficult for me to find nematodes that are actually live and active. So boiling water. And yes, it's going to destroy all the vegetation. It's going to destroy any good things in your soil as well. But I don't want to leave these ants here. They will farm my mustard greens that are right there. They'll suck they farm aphids, and the aphids will suck the life out of your greens, out of your green beans, peas, you name it. So that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna dump this hot water right over the top of them. And actually, for it to be completely successful, it's gonna take at least one more time of dumping water on them, and possibly a third. So what you do is you dump this boiling water on the bed, give it a day. They'll bring all the dead to the surface. It's actually quite interesting. And begin rebuilding a new nest, and then you dump hot water, boiling water on top of them again, and see what's left. And if you see anything left, then you do it a third time, and that should do it. So here we go. So I'm taking this boiling water, dumping it right on top of the bed of ants. And they don't like this one bit. And I can tell that's not the whole bed. So my next thing that I'm going to do here is I'm going to rake back all the leaves from this bed, which is about 3 feet wide, including where the ants are. I don't know if I'm going to try to transplant anything here or not. If I do, I'm going to give it a couple of days so I can treat these ants. I poured hot water on a very active fire ant bed. I just think it's pretty fascinating that what they do, let's see if it could come in focus, is they bring all the dead to the surface and leave it. It's been a week since I transplanted the mustard greens and poured 2 big pots of boiling water on the ant bed that was here. Now, there was some surviving ants even after 2 doses, and they've been very clever to move. Can you see them moving around in there? Yeah, now they'll swarm. So we're going to do another pot or 2 of boiling water onto the ants just to finish getting rid of this colony of ants. When you see ants farming the aphids, there's an ant bed nearby. So what I mean by farming, the ants actually place the aphids around, then the aphids will multiply, and then the ants use them like cows. They stroke their bodies, and the aphids give off this sticky substance the ants will actually eat. And when it gets to this advanced stage, I got to get rid of the ants, and then I'll spray the aphids. This ant bed took 3 doses of this boiling water to finally get rid of them all. Do you see those white specks? Those are actually ant in the nymph stage. So I killed ants, you can see their bodies there too, as well as
the ants that they were hatching. Now, I normally let the natural predators take care of the aphids, but this had gotten out of hand. So what you do is mix 1 tablespoon of dish detergent in 1 quart of water. Once or twice should do it, and from there, the ladybugs will keep the aphids under control. Don't use that real concentrated dish detergent unless you cut it way, way back. Thanks for watching.